Welcome back to Derby Talk. Tommy D along with Johnny Lowe, episode number 3. We are on the trail of the 148th running of the Kentucky Derby. Johnny, we are getting close, my friend. Starting to see a lot of big races. We got 3 to focus in on this week. How we doing, Johnny?
Doing well. The trail to the Kentucky Derby is definitely picking up here. We had a couple little warm-ups, got our whistle wet there, and it looks like we're headed for 3 this weekend.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. Like we said, the Withers from Aqueduct, the Holy Bull from Gulfstream, and the Robert B. Lewis from Santa Anita. All big races here. All preps going to be 10 points to the winner in a tight race, Johnny. This could really matter this year, each and every race here when it comes down to it. Yeah,
points could be of a premium this year. It looks like some races the winning horse is not earning points. So who knows? Even a race like the Withers or Holy Bull or Robert B. Lewis, you run second, you get 4 points, you might be in the mix for the Kentucky Derby this year.
Yeah, good point there, Johnny. Like I said, top winner of the Southwest did not get the points here, so something to pay attention to moving forward here on the Derby Trail. If you're new to the channel, Tommy D, Johnny Lowe, we appreciate you here. We are on the trail of the Kentucky Derby. Hit that like button. Give us a subscribe. We are on the hot trail, so don't miss the action here. We're going to be looking at pedigree picks here with my man Johnny. We're going to run through the first 3 races here this week. How about we start with the Withers, Johnny? Does that sound good?
Let's do it.
All right, Johnny, let's get to our first race, the Withers, Grade 3 from Aqueduct. This is going to be on Saturday, 11-horse field. Let's take a quick look at the field, and then we'll get to the picks. Number 1, Constitution Lawyer. This one broke its maiden special weight last time out at the distance. Speed last time on a muddy track, so pay attention to that. Number 2, Grantham, won on a synthetic surface last time at Turf Paradise. Last start, 3 Diamond Farm. Michael Maker is the trainer here. Number 3, Shorten Up, second in the Jerome here. At a price here, 21-1 on a sloppy track. Broke its maiden at Parks by 9 Lakes. Velasquez trains, fast workouts coming in. That's number 3, Shorten Up. Number 4, Gilded Age. Won at Churchill Downs last start in November. Closing from off the pace. Won on its 4th try. So 4 tries to get there. Bill Mott, jockey trainer combo, 26%. Number 5, Cavassier. Won 2 in a row, including breaking its maiden 2 back at the 1.8 distance, which this race is at. They sold for $600,000 at the Keeneland sale. Sit right off the pace. This one, Kelly Breen trains. Unbridled Bomber here, 4th in the Jerome last time out. In the money, 1 out of 5 times here. Trainer is Jamin Ryerson, 20% in the stakes there. Pretty strong combo with the jockey, 21%. Number 7, No Need to Worry. Won an optional claiming non-winners of 2 at Parks. Improving numbers in its last 4 starts. Going to be stepping up. That's number 7. Number 8, Unujo. Second by a nose in the New York Stallion Series here. Close from off the pace. You got Anthony Dutrow and McCarthy are the connections jockey trainer combo. Number 9, Early Voting. Favored in its debut. Did not disappoint. Nicely over the Aqueduct track. You got Brown and J.L. Ortiz. Klarovich stable. No stranger to this 3-year-old run. Number 10, Mr. Jefferson. 4th in the Remsen. 2 back at the distance. It seemed to like the slop. 10 lengths off the leader in the Jerome in the slop, so I do apologize. That's Mr. Jefferson, a Constitution sire. Number 11, Crook Creek, favored in the Jerome last time out, but finished 3rd. Finished 2nd in the Grade 3 Nassau at Belmont, going a mile. Dwyer trains in the money, 4 out of 5 starts there.
So
okay, that's the rundown. A lot of action I sent there, Johnny. But what everybody really wants to know is the picks here. We're taking a look at the pedigree with Johnny Lowe.
So it looks like it's a nice big field. We've got 11 horses here. I think the favorite might be the horse on the rail, Constitutional Lawyer. I don't know if I'm really buying that last race. He ran in the slop. It looks like he got out to an early lead, kind of took off in merry-go-round around the track. I'm gonna start off with my first pick. It's gonna be Smarten Up. So Smarten Up is by American Freedom out of Sarah Cataldo. American Freedom is by Pulpit, sire of Tappet. This is his first crop, led by Smarten Up and American Sanctuary out of Sarah Cataldo, who won over 140,000 and dropped fan favorite sprinter Tiger Blood. Broodmare sire Smarty Jones led a nice run to the Kentucky Derby Trail, where he won as an undefeated horse when he won in 2004. I think top and bottom, this has a nice little New York pedigree to me. It looks like the horse has kind of been a little bit hit or miss. The last race that he ran in the Jerome, he ran a really big race, and I don't see why this horse can't move forward a little bit off of that one.
There we go. I like it. Number 3, Smarten Up. Morning line 10-1. Last time 21-1. Be nice if we could get that again, but 10-1 morning line here for number 3, Smarten Up on the pedigree pick. All right, Johnny, who's going to be our next play here for the pedigree?
Number 2, I'm going to have to go with Early Voting. Early Voting is by Gunrunner out of Amour d'Et by Tisnow. Gunrunner is by Candy Ride, which has sired some of the bigger names on the trail the last few years at this point in the season, such as Shared Belief, Mastery, and Game Winner. This is Gunrunner's first crop, and it has been off to an excellent start. Bottom side, Amour d'Et has dropped 3 foals, all winners, and Grandma's Silken Cat dropped $1 Million Earners, IRAP, and Spitestown. Tisnow makes a nice touch as a broodmare sire and brings along a nice bit of stamina. I can see this horse improving off that last run.
Yeah, Johnny, showing up at Aqueduct, winning nicely. The connections say everything. Morning line 3-1. That's our next pick, number 9, Early Voting. We are talking the Withers here, grade 3 from Aqueduct. All right, Johnny, who's the next one?
And the next horse, they gave it a high class alcohol name, popping bottles of that Courvoisier. It looks like the breeding is right there to match. Courvoisier is by Tappet out of Take Charge Brandy by Giants Causeway. Tappet owns New York Racing. His progeny have won 4 of the last 8 Belmont Stakes. Ran second twice in 2 others. A Travers and 2 Woodward Memorial Stakes. Amongst others. The Woodward is going to be the big race in New York on the way to the Kentucky Derby. Bottom side is a legendary Femline. Take Charge Brandy won the Breeders' Cup Juvenile. Grandma dropped her, as well as Omaha Beach, who was going to be the favorite going into the Derby a couple years ago until he scratched. And Third Dam Take Charge Lady won multiple Grade 1 races, was 2014 Kentucky Broodmare of the Year, and dropped Take Charge Indy as well as Will Take Charge.
Yeah, some solid pedigree knowledge there, Johnny. If we win this race, we'll be drinking some Courvoisier. Morning line 9-2, Johnny. Kelly Breen, excellent trainer and can get it done. They saw something at the Keeneland sale, paid a nice little amount of a chunk of change for this one. And then you got to like that this horse broke its maiden 2 back at the 1.8 distance, which they'll be running here at Aqueduct, Johnny. So that's number 1 on the list, Courvoisier. That's the Withers.
That's right.
Anything else you want to say before we move on to the Holy Bull?
Let's see what the Holy Bull has.
All right, let's rock and roll, guys. Thanks for joining us on Derby Talk, following the Kentucky Derby 2022 Trail. Taking a look at the Holy Bull, Grade 3, going 1 mile and a 16th from Gulfstream. This is race 11. We're taking a look at the field real quick. Number 1 is going to be Galt, 15-1. You got Ma Alvarado. Broke its maiden special weight on 3rd try at Gulfstream last time out. Jockey Tramer combo 21%. Number 2, Mo Denagle, 5-2 morning line, 1 at Aqueduct in the grade 2 Remsen, going 1 mile and an 1/8. Todd Pletcher, Irad Ortiz Jr. rides here. Buyer figured 90 last time out. Number 3, Eloquist, 20-1 here. Last start came against optional claimers, 75 non-winners of 1. Finished 6th, so I think this is going to be an uphill battle. Robert Reed trains 25% on the routes, though. Number 4, Simplification, 4-1 morning line. 90 buyer in the Mucho Macho Man at Gulfstream Park last time out. When stretching out to the mile distance, Antonio Sono, Castellano, 36% on 11 starts at Gulfstream. Number 5, Cajun Music, 8-1 morning line. Michael Yates trains second in the 400K. 400K at Gulfstream Park. Regular rider up, 5 starts, 2 wins, 3 place, always in the mix. Number 5, Cajun Music. Number 6, Tis the Bomb. Kenny McPeak and Hernandez, second in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Turf last out. It was closing like a rocket. Won 3 in a row before that. It's going from the turf to dirt, Johnny. That's something I want to talk to you about. That's number 6, Tis the Bomb. Number 7, Spin Wheel, 20-1. Trainer Arnold pairs up with Leparoo. Broke its maiden at Churchill Downs. Maiden special weight going a mile and an eighth here last start. So gotta like that. This is at a mile and a 16th. Number 8, White Albarino, 6-1. Saffy Joseph Jr., Gaffleone, 25% at Gulfstream together. Fast Works, number 8, White Albarino at 6-1. And number 9, Giant Game, 7-2. Third in the Breeder Cup Juvenile for Dale Romans. Luis Saez gets the call. Number 9, Giant Game to finish the field here. Holy Bull, we got 9, Johnny. Give us some picks here.
All right, so the Holy Bull, interesting race. Very, very interesting race. So to start off with, the horse on the rail, Galt, is actually a full sibling to Songbird. Songbird's little brother, Galt, is going to be running in this race, although I don't think he's got quite the same kick that she did, unfortunately. I'm going to go with our third choice here is going to be Giant Game. Giant Game is by Giants Causeway out of Game for More, who's by More Than Ready. Giants Causeway is more known as a turf sire, through horses like Bricks and Mortar, but he has also had success on dirt with Escandaria and First Samurai, and not this time. Game for More won $153,000 and drop black type winner Isotherm. So Isotherm was a nice distance horse. Top and bottom, this horse does have a little bit of pedigree. And coming out of that Breeders' Cup Juvenile, the same race that Papa Cap came out of, who ran second and beat him, who just ran, I believe it was third, down in Louisiana in the Lecomte. We'll see how this horse does. It's going to be very interesting to see how classy that Breeders' Cup Juvenile was this year, and kind of give us a heads up of Corniche if he ever is eligible for points.
Yeah, good point there, Johnny. Talking about number 9, Giant Game here on the pedigree picks. Morning line 7-2. You got to look at the owners too. West Point Thoroughbreds, always a solid connection. Old school trainer Dale Romans, he could get it done. So that's number 9, Giant Game. Morning line 7-2. That's our first pedigree pick here, Johnny. Let's move on to the next one here.
So the next one I'm going to go with is Mo Donegal. Mo Donegal is by Uncle Mo out of Calling Miss Brown by Pulpit. Uncle Mo has been a nice refresh to the NXS line, throwing Derby winner Nyquist, turf monsters like Mo Forza, and speedy horses like Yaupan. Uncle Mo won the Breeders' Cup Juvenile while earning $1.6 million in his career. Calling Miss Brown has dropped 2 foals to race, both winners. Grade 1 winning grandmother Island Sands earned over $1 million and dropped 3 6-figure earners. So there is a little bit top and bottom there in the pedigree. The last horse that won the Ramsden, they came into the Holy Bull, didn't win the race. It was Maximum Mischief, but I believe he might have went off as the favorite. So there is something to be said for that. There is a little bit of a precedent, although it's not much.
Yeah, the Holy Bull here, we're talking about. This is at Gulfstream, number 2, Mo Donegal. I got 5-2, I got 3-1. I'm not sure where the line's at, but did win at Aqueduct in the Remsen, going a mile and an eighth. Johnny, like you said, Todd Pletcher, Irad Ortiz Jr., the connections are strong. Another very strong connection. Pedigree is strong, and the connections are strong. Definitely able to get it done. Who do we got on our number 1 here for the Holy Bull, Johnny?
So I'm going to shoot for a little wire-to-wire performance here. I'm going to go for Simplification. Simplification is by Not This Time out of Simply Convection by Candy Ride. Not This Time has been a hot first-year stallion with Epicenter just missing a victory in the Lecomte by a head. Not This Time is by Giants Causeway, as mentioned earlier, which comes from a red-hot Stormcat sire line. Last year we had Medina Spirit, who won the Kentucky Derby, who was by Protonico, who was by Giants Causeway. It's a pretty good line there. Justify was the Stormcat line. We've got Authentic. It's been heating up big time.
Yeah, number 4, Simplification. That's what we're talking about. Go ahead, Johnny, finish your thought.
Simply Confection was second in the Rags to Riches Stakes and earned $124,000 in her career. First 3 dams on the fem line are black type, including the Blue Hen Goulash, who dropped Champion Mare Ashado as well as Grade 1 winning Sun River. So, I could see pedigree top and bottom with this colt out here, and he's got a pretty good shot, especially at Gulfstream, to just go out to the front and not look back.
Yeah, he's got J.J. Castellano aboard there. Antonio Sano knows how to get done the big races here. Johnny, I like the call here. 4-1 morning line here. Simplification here. You know, Johnny thinks it's going to go straight wire to wire here, so pay attention to that. That's 4-1 here. Number 1 on our pedigree picks here. Simplification here for the Holy Bull. All right, let's move on to our next, the Robert B. Lewis. This is going to be on Sunday, Johnny. This is a Grade 3. Let's take a quick look at the field, and then we'll move on from there. This one's going to be a little bit shorter. We are in California. It seems like some of the races might be a little bit shorter out here. So this field is 5 horses. I got 1 Messier, 7-5 morning line. Bob Baffert, Johnny V. 4 starts, 2 wins, 2 place. Won the Grade 3 Bob Hope Stakes. 1-for-1 at Santa Anita, where it broke its maiden, going 6 furlongs. Second in the Los Alamitos for Charity, Grade 2 in December. Let's move on to number 2, to Sir London. 4-1, Simon Callahan gets top rider Flavian Pratt. Broke its maiden by 10 lengths at Los Alamitos on its 3rd career start. 4-1 for Sir London. Let's move on to number 3, Cabo Spirit. 6-1. Trainer Papadromo with Victor Espinoza. This colt's running good on the turf. Won the Eddie Logan Stakes and 3rd in the Grade 3 Cecil DeMille Stakes. How's it going to handle the dirt? Something we might want to ask Johnny. That's number 3, Cabo Spirit. Number 4, Wharton. 2-1 morning line. Bob Baffert and Hernandez. 1-for-1. Won by 5 1/4 in its local maiden special weight. That's December 31st. It's going to be stretching out. Number 4, Wharton. Number 5, Happy Jack. 8-1 morning line. O'Neill is going to be training. Broke its maiden special weight in its 1st career start, going 6 furlongs. Going to be going 2 turns. As we know, O'Neill is one that can get 3-year-old horses ready for that Derby run. Quick look there at the Robert B. Lewis. Let's go ahead and take a look at your picks, Johnny. Short field here, 5 horses.
Yeah, so looking at this, 40% of the field can't get Derby points at this stage in the game. So we're basically looking at three horses fighting for Derby points. If the other 2 run 1-2, which I highly suspect something like that's going to happen, then we're really shooting for 2 points and 1 point here on the Derby trail. I'm basically going to give 1 horse's pedigree because when I dug into it, it was really interesting to me, which was Cabo Spirit. So Cabo Spirit, he's got 3 runs on the dirt. He's only ran 3rd 1 time out of the 3 runs. Nothing too eye-opening, but he is developing as a horse, and I have a feeling that going back to the dirt right here might not be a bad choice. I think he is going to improve from getting more experience on the turf, actually. Cabo Spirit is by Pioneer of the Nile out of Fancy Day by Shammerdal. Pioneer of the Nile won this race in 2009 and sired 2020 winner 1,000 Words. He's most well known for running 2nd to Mind That Bird in the Kentucky Derby. Just kidding, although that is true. People remember him for siring American Pharaoh, who obviously won the Triple Crown. Out of Fancy Day by Shammerdal, who has done tremendous, is in the breeding shed, throwing monsters like Pakistan Star and Blue Point. If you guys want to look up a horse that's been doing really well as a sire in Europe, check Shammerdal out. He's done a pretty good job. He's by Giants Causeway, which is kind of the theme this morning, I guess, from Gulfstream Park as well as over here. Half Sibling Convention has earned black type status in New Mexico and earned about $150,000. Second dam Tiz Dubai is a full sibling to Tiz now. Third dam C's Song dropped $2.8 million earner Bud Royale, who went on to run in the Kentucky Derby, and the only 2-time Breeders' Cup Classic champion Tiz Now. So So top and bottom, he's got a very interesting pedigree to me. Who do I think will win the race? I think Wharton's going to win the race. I think the horse might turn out to be a monster, but it's not going to really help us on the Kentucky Derby Trail if they can't get any points. One thing I would like to touch up on though, in the if we flip back to the Holy Bull Stakes, there's a horse in there I didn't talk about. His name was Tis the Bomb. Tis the Bomb is 6-1, which could be a good price on the horse. Kenny McPeak is in love with this horse, very, very high on the horse. He's ran really well on the turf. I just can't think of a horse by hit a bomb off the top of my head that really wants the dirt. And his first race on the dirt, he didn't do anything. He ran a 41 buyer figure out the gate, ran second to last, and lost by 5 1/4 lengths. Maybe it was too short for him. I don't know, but the reason why I left him out is because I think he's going to excel more on the turf. And usually when we see these horses go from turf breeding, doing well in the turf races, and they stick them in a dirt race like this along the Derby Trail, they just kind of flop and they find their way back to the turf.
Yeah, Tis the Bomb was closing like a rocket in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Turf. Johnny on the turf there, so making the switch to dirt. Kenny McPeak is 14% on the switch over, so thanks for answering that question for me. The Robert B. Lewis here. Bob Baffert's won this race, I think, 8 times since 1999 or something like that. So he does own this race, guys, and it's a 5-horse field. When we talk about the Derby talk here, we are looking at the point getters. So since Bob Baffert is not getting any Kentucky Derby points, that's why Johnny is not breaking down the pedigree. Obviously, Bob Baffert's horses, if you're betting and gambling, we're not advisors or anything, but you probably should take a look at those horses a little bit closer. Once again, on Derby Talk, Johnny Lowe, Tommy D. Johnny Lowe, you should see his notebook filled with pedigree information for you guys, breaking down these horses, and that's what we're looking at. We're trying to find that next Kentucky Derby champ. So make sure you hit that like, subscribe button, ring that bell. My man Johnny, anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
Yeah, I guess one other thing with that Robert B. Lewis race is Happy Jack, I think, is going to like the stretch out as well. So he could be a contender. They're looking for lightning in a bottle again. They had Hot Rod Charlie, who was by Oxbow. They got Happy Jack by Oxbow. So I see what they're doing there. And another thing, too, is we're shooting this a day early. Winter storms all around the country. I doubt it's going to affect Gulfstream Park or Santa Anita, but it could affect the Withers. So keep an eye out there for some cold, snowy conditions, and handicap accordingly.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, good point, Johnny. Pay attention and watch the first couple races before these big races. Obviously, they're at the end of the card, so you get to see how the track is playing on the day, which could be an advantage for you. If the speed's going, play the speed, and make sure you're paying attention to that, how the track bias is playing. So, Johnny, my man, always good to have you here, and it's great to have you guys here. Throw down in the comments who you like, the Withers, Holy Bull, Robert B. Lewis. We love to hear your comments, guys. We're horse racing fans, just like you guys, trying to pump this channel up. So please share it with anyone you think might enjoy it too. Kentucky Derby Talk, episode number 3. We made it, Johnny.
Boom.
We're almost there. We're less than 4 months away, everybody. We can't wait, and we'll talk to you soon.